Good morning, people. I don't know if you can hear me all right. Actually, I've had a bit of problem with the internet. Yeah, the free. When I say three, THREE. The free network is had a lot of outages, and I haven't got the free network at the moment. So what I'm just jumped on like to say that I'm going to. I think it will probably they know about it and they've been doing stuff with it. This free network. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cancel this live. I thought I'd jump on and let the people know. Look, I can see. Good morning to Tim Smith in the chat, Peggy Van der Koska. Yeah, it's not worth my while because I've just got my phone here at the minute, and it's better if I do it on the laptop for sound quality, etc. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock this on the head. I'm going to do the same live tomorrow. Let me get an idea. Let me have a look. Give you an idea of what time it is. It'll probably be the same time. It might be a bit later in the afternoon. Tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow, say like something like midday, 12 noon. Tomorrow we will do the live tomorrow. This will be the channel plan for 2024. I was hoping to go through all the measures I'm going to be taking, but unfortunately this network is down. The free network, and I want to do it. The sound quality is better when I do it on my computer, etc. So I'm going to be going to this thing like, I'll be going there. I'll be leaving here about quarter past. Hang on a minute. Quarter past 12. I'm going up to Camden to go on the March for Palestine. Yes, I will be going on the March for Palestine. That's going to be my little afternoon jaunt up to Camden. Yeah, so that is what I'm going to be doing. There's a lot of localised marches all over the UK today. If you're in Scotland or wherever, if you go online, you'll find if you've got a march, there'll probably be some in Glasgow, Edinburgh, different places. But next week, I think there's going to be in London, there's going to be a big march, like a single march. But today, all over the UK, it is localised marches in support of, a ceasefire in the Gaza, release of the hostages, and let's get a peace agreement for the people of Palestine and Israel living in peace together in a two-state solution. That's what we want in the long run. But at the moment, we are marching for a ceasefire. That is the most important thing, to stop all this bombing that's going on at the minute. The bombing. We want that bombing to stop. You know what I mean? I don't know if somebody can let me know in the chat if they can hear, if my sound quality is any good. I don't know, is my sound quality any good? I might carry on with this live, but I don't think it will be because I'm just using this, the old phone, the old phone sort of thing. But there is a chance I could carry on with the live. Okay, I'll keep this going for a while. Well, we might just do it on the telephone, but I won't be doing a lot of putting people on, like the banners and things on the screen, because I can't mess about with it on this phone. I cannot mess about with it on this phone. Let me see. Okay, well, I'll give you an idea about the plan. The channel plan. The channel plan for 2024. Let me just say good morning to a few people in the chat. Yeah, good morning. As I said good morning already to Peggy, the fantastic Peggy. Good morning to you, darling. Morning to Tim Smith. There's Tim there. Good morning to Vanda Koska. Good morning to Aussie Lady. Good morning to Mo. Yeah, my resident singer and guitar player. Yeah, good morning to the Nutter Channel. The Nutter Channel. Yeah, so that's got a good name in it, Nutter Channel. Just going through the chat a bit. Good morning to the Solway. Good morning to Solway. And yeah, so what it is basically with the channel plan for 2024. When I came onto YouTube originally, I had one video, which was a song that I co-produced, called The Sun is Shining Down on Me by the fantastic Mary O'Donnell. It's on the channel. And I came on with the intention of doing stuff in the, to do with music. I'm coming from that musical side, and then obviously we had the lockdown and all that, and I started making videos, reactionary videos, doing live streams and all that. And then eventually I got sucked into, if you want to call it by way of a better word, into this corner of YouTube. And at the beginning, it was quite funny. All these channels were having a bit of banter, a bit of a laugh and all that. And it was all coming from a funny perspective. It was all banter and fun and games. Yeah. Then we had the thing with the man, the man who I've deleted all the videos about this guy the other day because I don't want nothing to do with this, what do you call it? This theme, the guy, because I had over 20 odd videos on that guy about two years ago. The guy, Deka Hegi, who's banged up in the Philippines. And this was like 2 years ago, in the days of Humble Dryer and Karma Corner. Way back then, I'd done over 20 odd videos on him, and I was stuck in his expose, the Deka Hegi expose, when he was calling me like I was one of the troll army. Yeah, blooming hell, man. I was one of the troll army. Well, that's it. We see what's happening today with all this stuff in the Philippines. I thought, I'm getting out of this. I won't be doing anything else about this guy, and all that. This Deka Hegi guy. I've deleted all the videos from my channel, the 20 odd videos, and that's it. This channel wants nothing to do with that theme or any of that stuff, because my original idea on this channel was a channel about having a laugh. Well, it was a bit music in the first instance, and then going on and having a laugh. But as I say, it took a very, very strange turn, this corner of YouTube, if you want to call it. It turned into a corner of toxicity. That's what I'll call it, a corner of toxicity, and you see what is going on at the minute. You see what, just before I go into the channel plan to update you on the measures I'm going to take, you see where we are today, right? You get panels, right? Panels. So I'm talking about panels plural. I won't mention the names of all these panels or whatever, but you've got these panels, right? And the people go on it, and some of them might be just wanting to try and have a laugh, you know what I mean? Like a bit of fun and a laugh, banter or whatever you want to call it, right? But there is no way on God's earth that these panels can seem to do a live. Somebody only has to mention the name of somebody else, where they're arguing back and forth. They call it this side, that side, or what have you. And then it starts, doesn't it? So you've got a group of people talking about other people, right? This is what it consists of. Talking about other people, slagging them off. And then the exact same thing happens with the other people on the other side, if you want to call it. and they start, somebody will mention somebody on one of their panels, and then they start slagging off this other side. So this thing is called, it's like verbal ping pong, table tennis, you know, back and forth. It's non-stop, and it's actually, I would say, for people watching, and if anybody is watching on these live streams, it must be depressing. It must be depressing to listen to people talking about other people in a negative fashion. Negativity. It's all full of negativity. They're not talking about anything really funny or upbeat or positive. I'm talking about these people from both sides of this, on these panels, on this corner of YouTube. It is a total downer. It is a downer. Do you get what I mean, like? So basically, what I'm doing, I am got the channel plan for 2024. I've got a plan of how I'm going to get out of this corner of YouTube. I'm not going to be sort of associated with any of the other channels. And I'm talking about channels that are all the channels, good or bad or whatever. I've just got to get, the way I look at it is, when I come onto YouTube, I'm going to come onto YouTube. I've got my channel. I'm going to be doing stuff on the channel. I might do live streams in the future. I'll be doing videos, etc. But they are for my, you know, people that want to watch my stuff, you know, subscribers, friends, I will call them, you know, friends, subscribers, yeah. And I will do stuff for them. I won't be interested in anybody from other channels. Don't take this the wrong way, whether they be good channels, you know, good channels that I like, right, or bad. I'm not going to be, how can I put it? I'm not interested. And I'll tell you the reason why. I've got to get out of this corner of YouTube. And the only way I can do it is I can't be mentioning channels I like and the channels I don't like and all that. I've got to cut my ties completely and get myself out of this corner of YouTube. I want to be a standalone channel, just like millions of other channels come onto YouTube, and that's it. So how am I going to achieve this? Well, what I'm going to do is, I've got a lot of housekeeping to do in so much of the channel. I've got to delete stuff and all that. So what I'll be doing is, as from today, this is part of the action I'm taking towards 2024, where I'm back in a new regime. So what I'm going to do is, to channels, a lot of channels that I'll be sharing, a lot of channels, and I will no longer be sharing any channels, because I am going to be deleting all my community posts. It's going to take me a long time to do this, but I'm going to start working on it early next week or whatever. All the community posts about anything, I'm going to completely delete them all, right? You know, all community posts about, even ones that are upbeat ones or whatever, I'll probably end up deleting them. Like, yeah, I've got to delete everything from the community posts on the channel, right? So I will no longer be sharing any channels. The only thing I will be putting on my community post page in the future, under the new regime, you know, the new regime that I have exited this corner of YouTube, will just be things that I'm particularly interested in, you know, or something I see somewhere on YouTube, or something that I may want to share. But I will. So that is the first action I will do to exit this corner of YouTube. I'll be deleting all my community posts completely about whatever, good or bad, or whoever's on the community posts. They will be deleted very, very soon, in the not too distant future. As I say, I'll probably start on this sometime next week. Right, so that's the first one. The second one is, you won't see me on any of these channels, good or bad, positive or negative, whatever you want to say, on this corner of YouTube, because I'll no longer class myself as being part of this corner of YouTube. No, I'm just a standalone channel on YouTube like millions of others, and I am not involved with this corner of YouTube. So you won't see me on any other panels, right? As from today. Also, you will not see me in any other panels or channels, comments, or live stream chats. I won't be there. I'm gone. I am gone from this corner of YouTube, metaphorically speaking. Yeah, my channel is still up and running, but this is just a standalone channel. It is not part of any corner of YouTube no more. No more. You know? So that is how it is how it's going to be achieved. As I say, I've got, you know, what do I think? This is my view on what do I think for the future of these panels, that content purely consists about talking about each other back and forth. Well, put it this way, I think they're going to get fed up with each other, back and forth, slagging off people. I don't know what they get out of it. And also, whilst they're doing that, they are in a state of negative mindsets. I think they're all kidding themselves on, like, that people watch that and all that. I mean, I don't know what sort of people watches that stuff. Negativity, yeah. As I say, it is, who is to blame? Who is to blame, you would say? Like, I don't know who's to blame. I mean, as I say, on both sides of this corner of YouTube, if you want to call it, you can have a panel, we say, I'll give you a hypothetical, 10 people on one panel and 10 people on the other panel. Out of that 10 people, one person will start talking about somebody on this corner of YouTube, and then it all starts. The 10 of them are all talking about this person, that person, slagging persons off, men, women, it don't matter, they're all slagging each other off. This is on one panel. Then the panel on the other side, they'll be chattering away. Then somebody will mention the name of somebody else, and the exact same thing happens. This is why I call it negative ping pong, negative table tennis. It's not. How do people watch this stuff? I'm talking about, like, viewers. How do viewers, pardon me, go onto YouTube to watch this stuff? I don't think hardly anybody watches it. It's a total delusion. A total delusion. Like, right? I'm not saying all of the channels on this corner of YouTube are doing that, but, like, if you're stuck in this corner of YouTube, you're sometime or another, you are going to come across it, and it's, do you want to be associated with that? Well, I don't. I don't. I've made the decision, yeah, as from now, that I will take the action. I am no longer, I am happy to say, I am no longer part of this corner of YouTube. I've left it. As I speak to you, I have left it. I'm going to start doing the housekeeping next week. I actually delete all the community posts, yeah, and then I'm going to start going through my videos, yeah, the videos. Anybody, pardon me, any reactionary videos, etc., that I think were nasty or whatever, probably if it's anybody in this corner of YouTube, the videos, they will be gone. They will be gone. And the live streams, if there's any live streams, you know, with people in the titles, they will be gone as well. I'm not going to have it on the channel. I'm finished with it. I am gone. I am not part of this corner of YouTube. Pardon me. I'm no longer part of this corner of YouTube. And then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to start getting back to the guy the guy who I really am, who is an upbeat, happy guy. I'm still happy at the minute, but what I'm saying is I've got to take the measures for the good of the channel, and I will take. Sorry, I will get back to doing stuff that is quite upbeat, positive, and funny, and probably a lot of music, because I intend, if I do any lives, they are going to be musical based, a bit like a sort of a DJ. Do you know what I mean? Like, that is, play the music and talk in between the songs. But, pardon me, as I say, I thought about this and I thought, right, I've got no alternative. No, when I say no alternative, it's my choice, innit? But I choose, now is the time for me to make the decision, because this thing is just like a continuum, you know, a continuum. You'll get people drop out and other people come in, but this total negativity thing about panels and people on panels talking about the other people on panels, negative themes in this corner of YouTube. Do you know what I mean? Like, on negativity. Yeah. Well, I'm taking the channel, excuse me, back to its origins, which was nothing to do with all this stuff. And I was sucked into all this stuff accidentally. Back in the days of Humble Dry and Karma Corner, that's when it all started. I got sucked in down the rabbit hole thing a bit as well. And as I say, I deleted over 20 odd videos on Dekahegi the other day. That's out the window. I never had done anything for well over a year anyway on Dekahegi, you know. Like, but I thought, that's it. I'm going to reboot the channel. Yeah. First thing to do, get rid of the Dekahegi videos. You know, bearing in mind that he put me in that expose as being one of the troll army and all that and what have you. I thought, look, all this negative, now it's all kicked off again. So yeah, what I thought is, right, practical steps, right, delete, get rid of the Dekahegi videos, and then take actions to get me exited from this corner of YouTube. And as I say, the actions will be that I will no longer, this is like positive and negative, I will be no longer sharing any more channels on my community posts, and I will start deleting all the community posts sometime next week. Yeah, I'll start on that sometime next week. I've got loads, you know, like with the shared channels and all that, good or bad channels, they're all going to go, they're all going to get deleted, all the community posts, and I will no longer be sharing any community posts, pardon me, on any channels, excuse me, in this part, on this so-called corner of YouTube. I'm finished with it. No more sharing channels. And also, I will not be on any other YouTube, in this corner of YouTube, panels. I won't be going on to the channels, and I will not be making comments, in live streams on other channels, panels, etc. And I will not be making comments on any other channels, videos, etc. It's like, I am gone. I am gone. I am no longer on this corner of YouTube. I'm saying it, and as I say it, it is happening. It is happening. Yeah, I'm gone, right? And I'll tell you the thing about it is, like, when I say I'm gone from this corner of YouTube, I hope you can hear me all right, because I'm just doing this on my phone. I won't be too long, because that free network is down and I couldn't use the laptop thing, so I'm going to keep this brief for now. I might do this again tomorrow, just to go over it, right? But as I say, I am gone from this corner of YouTube. So what happens then what is the pluses? Well, the pluses are, I won't be saying anything about anybody on this corner of YouTube. I won't be mentioning anybody's name, channels, good or bad, because once I am gone, once I am gone, that is it. I haven't got any reason or need to be speaking about other people on other channels or other channels. It's nothing. They're nothing to do with me. I'm just a standalone channel. I am not in any corner of YouTube. I've removed myself. Right. So I will not be talking about anybody else on any other channels on this corner of YouTube. It's arrivederci. I'm offski, and I'm going to get back to the origins of the Jockney Sparrow channel, which is about fun, laughter, and most importantly, all music. We get back to the origins of the upbeat, funny guy in a positive way. Everything's going to be like on a positive note. You want to hear me? So that, as I say, so one of the first things now that I have removed myself from this corner of YouTube. Yeah, you won't hear me speaking the name or uttering the name of any other channels or people on YouTube. I'm gone. I am a standalone channel. Yeah, I am gone. I have left this corner of YouTube. Yeah. So that's that. So as I say, I delete the community posts. I'm going to get rid of some of the videos as well. It's going to take me a while to get through all this to do it, but it's going to be done. But as from this point in time, this moment, I have left this corner of YouTube. So if there's any people out there who want to talk about me or something like that, now that I have gone and left this corner of YouTube, they can only talk about me for so long, because it shows you, it will only show them in a negative light that I am no longer on this corner of YouTube. So why would you want to be talking about me? Why would you want to be talking about me or the channel? Because I'm not talking about you. So I'm gone. I don't know. You get what I mean, Mike? See, so that's it. That's going to be one of the pluses, that I'm gone and I've exited from the negativity. I'm gone. And I think people will like it when I get back to the way things were. The way things were and the way things will be. Because we're going to go back down that route of upbeat, fun, laughter, and music. That's how it all started out. As I say, it went off course. It did go off course. And as I say, I'm going to get back to what it's all about on YouTube. I'm no longer part of this corner of YouTube. And for my time on this corner of YouTube, I'd just say I had sort of ups and downs with various people, a few like beefs or whatever you call on this corner of YouTube. Well, I would say to these people, like, if there's any of them out there, I've got like any chips on their shoulder or anything like that, just forget about me. Yeah. Forget about me. Yeah, ditch your baggage and get on with your YouTube enjoyment in a positive manner, because I'm gone. I have gone. I have left, metaphorically speaking, this corner of YouTube. I have created how can I put it? I don't know the word for it. But I've created, would it be system? You just can't think of the correct word for the moment. But, oh yeah, I have created the conditions. I have created the conditions now whereby I have left this corner of YouTube. I'm gone. And it feels great. I am no longer in this corner of YouTube. The corner of YouTube, yeah. So all these people I had any dealings with, you know, over the last couple of years or whatever, on this corner of YouTube, you can just say goodbye, Jockney. Good luck, because I am no longer on this corner of YouTube. And I'll say to yous, goodbye and good luck to yous. And I hope that you find some happiness in your heart on YouTube and turn your negatives into positives, because it isn't going to do you any good going down the negative path. You know, the negative path. Yep. Oh, Peggy's back. Sorry, I'm not really looking at the chat. So I've not been looking at the chat, people. So please do not think I'm being ignorant or anything. I'm just, because I've got this phone here because the network had went down. You know, the free network. I'll just turn the thing on the computer to see if it's up and running again. But yeah, that's it. I'm happy today. I'm happy today. I'm happy to say, and I want there was some good people in that. There was some good people, good channels in this the corner of YouTube that I have left, that I'm no longer part of. I wish them all the very best. I wish them all the very best in whatever they do, and good luck to them. And for the ones that are sort of the channels that are a bit negative, etc., I wish them the best and hope that something will happen which will help them to get rid of their negativity and find some fun and laughter on YouTube. Because that's the name of the game, isn't it? The name of the game is enjoyment, I would say, and entertainment. So, as I say, I can see, oh yeah, Bearbone says, I'll miss you, Jockney. Yeah, well, I'm still going to be on YouTube. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to be on YouTube. It's just that I'm leaving this corner of YouTube. Yeah. And that's how I intended to do it. That is how I'm going to do it. So for anybody out there who don't already know what the plan is, I will not, in order for me to remove myself from this corner of YouTube, it's a metaphor. My channel's still there, isn't it? My channel's still there. Like when I say my channel's still there on YouTube, isn't it? But I will no longer be communicating with anybody on this corner of YouTube, good or bad. You know, good or bad, I'm talking about the channels. Like, so what I will be doing I'll be deleting all the community posts. All community posts are going to be deleted. And then this will be next week sometime. We'll start on that. I've got loads. I will not be sharing any channels again. Good or bad, that's me finished with that. And also, I will not be on any other panels, yeah, in chats of live streams in other channels. And I will not be commenting on other people's videos on other channels. In other words, I sever ties. I cut my ties with this corner of YouTube. Yeah. I don't want anything to do with it. And I am just the standalone channel. If anybody wants to jump on when I do a live stream and all that, they're welcome to do that. Like, you know, like, but I would encourage people not to bring the baggage of the corner of YouTube onto the, you know, onto the channel or that stuff. They can do it wherever they do it, back in the corner of YouTube, which I have left. I've left it. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I have left it. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this live up now because this free network, you know, the network network. It's down at the moment. I've just turned the laptop back on. So I'm just doing this thing on my phone at the moment. And I'm going to do, hopefully this free network will be back on, what do you call it? Tomorrow. It'll be back up and running. So I will do the other live. I'll do this live tomorrow. And I will go over this again, you know, although I've left this corner of YouTube, yeah, I've left it, but I would do this live again because I never had the laptop, just to explain that the reasons why I have left this corner of YouTube, yeah, and the actions I took, just what I was saying there, like, so I'll be able to respond a bit more to people in the chat and all that because I'm just using this phone at the minute, and I don't do the live streams on the phones, like, so I've just got a comment there. Let me just read this one out. But Chimpy says, I've just got back here. What corner are we talking here? Sorry for laughing, Chimpy, man. That has made me laugh. It's look, there was some people, the only way I can try and answer that, let me try and answer that the best I can for you, Chimpy. There's some people out there that used to go banging on about the YouTube community. You know, this YouTube community, like all these little channels that sort of, they know each other, and they, you know, some people go into other people's channels, panels from other channels and that, and then you've got, in that community, it's split into you had a bit of a Barney, and you've got this side and that side and all that sort of stuff, right? They were calling it a YouTube community. Well, I've never ever called that myself a YouTube community. I call it a corner of YouTube because it's not really anything that can be so toxic. Yeah, I wouldn't class that. It's only my view of communities. I wouldn't class that as being a community. I'd just call it a corner of YouTube, a little corner of YouTube with so many channels sort of grouped together, like in that sort of corner. And as I say, I accidentally got sucked into this corner of YouTube. I think I got sucked into it around about lockdown, you know, the lockdown thing. Fighting. I said I wouldn't talk about any other channels that I know I've left, but yeah, I won't mention it. But it was a channel, the guy was quite popular. If I mention him, the Welsh guy, like, and he had a really good channel. And this is where it all started, this sort of corner of YouTube. His channel, and there's other little channels all came off the back of his channel, like, and it was locked down, stuck indoors, nothing to do. I started making reactionary videos and all that, and then along the line we had the thing with the other guy, the guy stuck in the Philippines, you know, and then other people were doing videos and etc. So in a roundabout way, but I don't really want to start mentioning the names of all these channels and the things and that, but basically, to cut a long story short, I got sucked into this, what I would call, corner of YouTube. And it turns out to be a very, very, very toxic place. Toxic place. It's not nice. It's not, pardon, it's not nice if you see people all slagging each other off, you know, on different panels. They're all slagging people off on one panel. They're slagging people's off in another panel. It's all negativity, and you just think people are watching this. Now, people that are watching this must get affected by the negativity, you know, actually watching that stuff. Whether they watch it for 5 minutes or whatever, I don't think a lot of people watch that sort of stuff. Like, so you've got the negativity there, but you've also got the negativity of the people who are talking about other people in a negative fashion, if you get what I mean. Do you know what I mean? Like negativity. Yeah, Chimpy, you're right there. That's right. Yeah. So basically, that's it. I just think that YouTube is such a better place when you've got, like, this is only from where I'm coming from, upbeat positivity. You know, have a laugh, have a joke, be happy, and what have you. And it's very, very hard. Just before I go, because I'm going to get ready to go down. I've got to go in the march up Camden, the march in support of the Palestine. You know, the Palestinians, for a ceasefire. What I would say is about the thing about the panels. You know, the panels. So you've got one panel there, and you've got one panel there, right? As I said before, say you've got 10 people on each panel, right? It only needs one person on the one panel to start talking about somebody in a negative fashion to do with, say, the other panel, and they all start, right? And on the other panel, they will respond to it. Somebody will say, oh, see what so-and-so was saying about so-and-so, and it starts there. It's ping pong, back and forth. Now, what I'm saying is it's not just a one-off. This is how these panels are operating like that now. These panels are operating now that even if one of the panels tries their best to just talk about funny stuff or whatever, you know, they're all talking about funny stuff or whatever, it's inevitable that one of them people on each panel or whatever, somebody will say something about somebody, and then it just starts it off. It's just like lighting the torch paper, you know? Like, they start slagging each other off. And I can't see any way of that sort of stuff ending. But like most things, nothing lasts forever. So there will be some sort of, I don't know how long it will take, some sort of ending to it. But I do not intend to be about in this corner of YouTube whilst all this stuff is going on. You know what I mean? Like, so I am removing myself from this corner of YouTube, metaphorically speaking, and I am not associating myself with anybody on this corner of YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, channels wise, you know? So that is how I intend to do it. So I'm going to go now, people. Thank you very much. Let me just see what they say in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, Chimpy's an upbeat guy. I think he's got the right idea. Chimpy, he sounds to me like he's a guy it's upbeat. You know what I mean? Like, upbeat and positive. My little tip is, I don't know, I think Chimpy's just came back, mate. Just, how can I put it? You got to watch yourself, Chimpy, because you get sucked into this negativity. It's so easy. Well, it's so easy for anybody to get sucked into the negativity. And as I say, once you're into this negativity mode, it's not good for you. Well, it's not good for anybody, is it? It's not good for anybody. That's why I'm taking the actions I'm taking at the minute to get myself, you know, the channel, the Johnny Sparrow channel, out of this negativity mode by exiting this corner of YouTube. I have to say, like, when I say exit, and I will disassociate myself with all channels and panels and everything, and that. I mean, I have got one friend who, of course, the link cannot be broken, who built my channel up, Yes, she was responsible for getting my channel. Oh, well, not just my channel, I might say. She was responsible for helping to build lots of channels. That is, you know, of course, will be a friend. I will be my friend when I've exited this corner of YouTube. That friendship will not be broken, and I will still be associated with the fantastic, wonderful, terrific, Yeah. Beautiful, one and only Peggy. Yeah. She was the one that built the channel up. You know, a lot of the channel. Very, 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 very good stuff from the wonderful Peggy. So as I say, I exit. Yes, I do exit this corner of YouTube. I am no longer part of this corner of YouTube, but I am still friend, will be and always be with the fantastic Peggy. And she'll still be part of my, my channel that has exited this corner of YouTube. She will still be part of the new regime. Of course she will. So I just thought I'd clarify that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just thought I would clarify that in case there's any what'd you call it? Any misapprehensions that I am going to I couldn't do that. You must be joking. Yeah. Yes. I am eternally grateful to Peggy for building up the channel for me. So when I say I have left this corner of YouTube, yes, I have left this corner of YouTube, but as it goes for Peggy, she is still part of my channel. Now that I have left this corner of YouTube, yeah, she's still part of the channel and will continue in the new regime. But we are not, well, when I say we, the channel, is no longer part of this corner of YouTube. Yes. I will go over this a bit more. I'm going to go over this again tomorrow if this free network is up and running. And what I'll do tomorrow is we'll play a lot of music, yeah, but I'll just sort of, in between the musical interludes, I will update you on, yeah, my leaving this corner of YouTube. Well, leaving, I've left. So when you see me tomorrow, I'm just updating you that, speaking about how I left this corner of YouTube. Hope that doesn't confuse you, people. Hope that doesn't confuse you. Oh, fax notification is there. Let me just say good afternoon to everybody. I've got to go because I've got to go. I'm leaving at past to go up to Camden for the march for the Palestine, for a ceasefire and all that. So I'll do another live tomorrow. I'll pencil it in later. I hope this thing gets up and running. So I'll just say good afternoon to a few people. I can't go right up this chat thing. Yeah, good afternoon. Have a good day to Chimpy, Nilo, Old School Pete. Who else is there? That's it. There's a few people there. Aussie Lady, Nedved, thank you. Have a good afternoon, sir. Who else have we got up the chat there? Yeah, that's a bit it. And the one and only, have a great day, darling, to the one and only. Yeah, Peggy, thank you, darling. And the one and only in the other continent, Aussie Lady, have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it is in Australia. And I will be back tomorrow. And I'll go over this again, yeah, but remember when you see me tomorrow, yeah, well, you won't see me, when you hear me on a live stream tomorrow, if this free network was up and running, remember, when you see me tomorrow, it's not in your corner of YouTube. I've left it. You're coming to see a new regime tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. It's a new regime. So you will actually be leaving your corner of YouTube to jump on the Jockney Sparrow live stream tomorrow. Yeah. Get the word out there. I'm no part of this corner of YouTube. I've left. As I say, the actions will be taken. I'll go over it again tomorrow. I'm going to be deleting all the community posts. I'm no longer going to be jumping on anybody else's panels in their live stream chats. I won't be making videos about them. I won't be talking about them. I'm gone. I'm finito. I am a standalone. Yeah, I am a standalone channel. So I am not in this corner of YouTube. Yeah, thanks, old school Pete. Yeah, I'll be careful, man. Yes. Aye, no bother. Thanks very much for your concern. All right, people, I'm going to sign off now and I'll set up a live for tomorrow and I'll summarise this and recapping it. But remember, when you come onto the channel tomorrow, yeah, you're coming onto a channel that is no longer part of the corner of YouTube. It's a standalone channel outside of YouTube. Outside of this corner of YouTube. Okay, people, catch you later. My people, my people. Thanks a lot, Peggy, darling, for all you do. And yeah, we are a tag team. Bye for now. Yeah, have a good afternoon, Chimpy. All the best. Nedved, see you tomorrow. Bye, my people, my people.